everyone, so it's Saturday here in Japan, and as you all know sa mga vlog ko, I'm already teaching here as an assistant language teacher through a dispatch company. So, yun. And a lot of you are asking kung paano ba makapunta dito sa Japan at makapagturo kahit wala kang alam or any basic knowledge about Japanese language. So kami, nag-apply kasi ako through yung town namin, nag-post sila about sa company to, then direct to the company after the first interview. They have an agency in Manila which is First Champion. Then, after that, yun, nalaman na namin yung agency namin here in Japan. So, there's an agency in Manila. At the same time, meron din sa Japan. So, dalawa. Then, after process all the requirements, and you're asking about ano ba yung mga kailangan to be an ELT, the basic qualification, of course, we have that you need to be 4-year degree holder, and then university degree, and bachelor's degree. Kahit siguro hindi ka education graduate, you can be an ELT in Japan as long as you have an experience on teaching online or offline. So for me, you already know what's in my blog, which is I've been teaching on Pellfish and different companies for a long time, and yun, that leads me to where I am now. And of course, you need to have an English proficiency. Dito kasi hindi naman nagamit yung English. Ayan. And of course, the visa permitting for you to work here in Japan, which is the process ng company namin the day before or the week before our flight. Yun, sobrang hassle that time. So many things happen. Next one is residence, of course, which is the process ng company. And before that, meron kaming test, which is TOEIC, that you need to pass for you to be here in Japan. And this one is for English proficiency test, which is nung time na yun, written. I don't know what's the process right now, but mas mahaba daw yung process ng mga ELT this year. And I have an information that they will be here this coming 2020 school year 2026. That's it. And of course, if you know how to drive in the Philippines, you can have your driver's license and drive here, and the company will process that. So it's good. But for us, we already just have knowledge in biking. At dito lang ako natutong mag-bike. Kasi syempre, I'm so happy because Japan helps me to learn and know more about myself, that I can do it. Teka naman. Okay, then of course, so kailangan then you have endurance kapag summer, kasi sobrang init dito, as in. And for our first month, di kasi agad nabigay sa amin yung salary, so we need kaching money. Yun, sobrang kailangan ng pera. Yung pocket money ko nun 30k in peso, so I converted it Japanese yen and almost 60. I recommend you convert it here instead sa Philippines. Kasi sa airport ako nag-convert nito. Mas maganda dito na lang. Use GCash, Cbank, or Maribank. And you can have also the GoTime card. Yung GoTime free lang naman. Yung GCash may bayad. Pati yung Maribank. Yun. That's it. And also bring the birth certificate ng parents mo or relatives na nagsisendan mo ng pera. Kasi kailangan yun for tax or for remittance kasi. Yun. And what else? Mga tips. Also, important documents. After that, you will have again your birth certificate, mga pinasa mo. Yep. Actually, may another way to be a teacher here in Japan, aside from having a dispatch company. JET. Direct to the education or as a part of education here. Yun. Kaya walang kaltas sa sahod, mas malaki yung sahod. Kasi kami may kaltas. Yun. Dahil nga they process all our documents from residence card, my number card, documents na kailangan to be able to teach here. Yun. Kailangan bayaran namin yung bahay. So, even you're 6 in the house or one only, or the same deduction. So, 50 plus. That's it. I don't know in other prefecture, but yun. And also, what else should I say? Don't forget to bring heat tech and cool tech since there are winter and summer here in Japan. Sobrang init talaga. Sobrang lamig naman kapag January or February. So parang hindi na magpag-assist. Pero dito, mostly Uniqlo or Second Street na lang. Yan. Ito kayo lang bumili ng clothes. Yung maliit lang talaga yung maliit ang dala ko. As in, kasi sabi mo, yung kakilala ko na nandito na sa Japan, sabi niya na, don't bring a lot of clothes since yung clothes naman natin sa Pilipinas, di naman tayo makakapal, diba? Hindi na wala tayong winter. So, kailangan. Tsaka mas mabigat kasi siya sa luggage. Yung dinala ko lang formal clothes, mostly formal, like coat or yung may collar coats. Yung bumili din ako sa online dito ng white collar kasi yung school parang formal naman sa kanila basta may collar and hindi ganun ka wag yellow yung colors. I think this will be included in your training. Bright colors, dapat hindi bright colors yung damit mo, and kasi black, white, like that, brown, dapat ganun. Dapat ano sabihin, it's just a sit down vlog na gusto ko lang mag-share. And of course sa training naman sasabihin sa inyo kung ano yung do's and don'ts, what are the things that you need to know about yung mga holiday, or if you have bonus, makahilak. Yun, sana. And for now, we're going to another prefecture. That's it. And another home. And ang dami ko ng gamit. From one luggage, I need another one luggage, which is mapalit pa ako. I'll see you again, and I hope you like my vlog. I don't want to edit this. It's just unfiltered. Bye bye. Wag na.